What everyone? It's the last day of the year, and I thought I would give you all a little bit of an update of why we're leaving the car off for this year. Yesterday, and the last day of working on the car for the year, I finished. The engine is finished putting in. It's the old engine, just to use as a helping marking up for the transmission that's fitted up with the new adapter kit, so I could make a new transmission mount for it. It's down here. A bit dark to see actually, but it is, and it works. And the shifter linkage is also made up, so that works. And I'm started on almost finished with fixing all this. This whole part was pretty much pushed all the way in and crashed up a bit, so everything got cut out, and I've been slowly but surely building everything back up again. It doesn't look like how it comes with the factory, but I don't have the tools to make all this fancy stuff they usually do, but I think it looks pretty well. It's just to keep everything from outside of the cabin, so well, I can fend us over it, so probably couldn't see it anyways. But also the radiator is finished, mounted. That's the new the location. I think it looks pretty well. Gonna have fans on this side. I'm gonna make some ducting stuff to make some air go through it. I'm really looking forward to having the radiator in the back, seeing how much it's gonna help on the temperature of everything. I've been having a bit of an issue the last couple of years where it's been running hot, really hot. This year got a little bit better, but it's still been way too much, way too hot all the time. Especially on tracks where we can just keep going, like Sturrup in Sweden. So, but I thought also I would show you all a little bit of some new parts going on in the car in this end of the year recap video. So I'll take you inside and show you some new great parts. Well, here it is, the new engine for the car. We're gonna be running still on RB25, but for this new build, this new car build, and the next couple of seasons, and I wanted to build a setup that could go pretty well, make good power, and probably hang with the best. So I chose to. I love the 25 RB engines, like you all know, and not a lot of people run them, at least back here in Denmark. But I'm gonna stick to it. So I got an extra RB25 Series 1 block from a buddy of mine that needed to be redone. So it has been reworked, head cleaned, everything measured out, line honed, overboard, so it can take a little bit larger piston. It's in 86.5 now. So we're gonna be running Ross Racing pistons, 86.5 with 9 to 9.5 compression pistons. Gonna be running spool, I-beam rods, some big boys. We're gonna be running ACL Jellicoe coated bearings and new main studs and the new ARP A2000, I think it is, head studs, the new series that just came out here a couple months ago. And for the head part, that's the thing that's gonna have had a lot of work done to it. It has a complete CNC ported head with CNC cleaned for the valves. The CNC ported the valves has been re-grinded, and it has been CNC ported for bigger cams, because we're going to be running Kelford 262 and 272 with 10mm lift cams, the biggest they make for an RB25. We're still running hydraulic lifters. So then the head needed to be clearanced for the cams. That tells you they're a little bit bigger than original. The ones we're running now are 262s with 930 lift. So these are not that much on the racing side, but the lift side is a little bit bigger. So that's going to be, I can't wait to hear how this is going to sound. CNC ported it all, and it's going to be sweet. And we're also going to be running some Ross performance parts, the trigger kit for the RB kit, the RB engine, the harmonic balancer, some oiling helping stuff for the relocation kits and stuff like that. But this is the new heart of the car. And at some point I'm going to show you all the supporting mods, the manifold, turbo, the intake, and the electronics. Trust me, the electronics is going to be sweet. Should I show you all the manifold just for the fun of it? This is right over here. It's the most beautiful part ever. So, on the manifold side, I've been in love with these things for years. It's a Walt Motorsport, fully made manifold with individual EGG sensors on each runner, a billet up intake for the turbo, billet collector, that's what the name is, and this is going to be running a 60mm wastegate, so I don't think we're going to have any problems controlling the boost for the new turbo. And I've been looking at this for years, dreaming about this for years, way too many years, 12, 13, 14 years, doing stuff like this, and this is the absolute most beautiful work of art. So this is gonna be, this is a little taste of where we're going with this build. This is gonna be a build that's has been in the making for the last 5 years. It's gonna have been a dream of mine for the last 15 years. So yeah, this is gonna be so freaking awesome. But I'm gonna show you all more on this later in the new year. Hopefully you're gonna have it running for Danish fastest car, DHB, in late May. But we'll see how we're gonna have time for it all. But I hope this is gonna be so much fun. I hope you're all interested in watching this and following this journey. But that's just a little of lowdown on what's going to be running in this new build. So merry late Christmas and a happy new year, and see you all next year for hopefully a new 2023 with way more racing and crazy stuff than we did in 2022, which was actually a pretty good year on the racing side. Did so many events, way more than done before in a year, and some really fun stuff. So let's hope 2023 is gonna be way crazier.